Look, it's been an uncomfortable week for everyone, I think. I think that what I will say is that you look at what we set out to do at the start of the summer, and we started the game with a moment of unity and wearing those anti-discrimination shirts. And that is the current feeling within our dressing room. And that is something that we're very committed to moving forward as a side. That is something that we want to do. We want to make positive change in our sport. We want to make it a better place. And of course, there's been some uncomfortable things come to light over the past week, and we have to own that. We have to accept that. But ultimately, as a side, we have to keep trying to find ways of bettering our game and bettering society through cricket. And that doesn't change anything in terms of how we want to do things moving forward. We will continue to keep wearing those shirts. We will continue to keep finding ways to educate ourselves as players, as a group, and we will continue to find ways of bettering our sport and finding ways to action that as well throughout this summer and beyond. And now I think as a team, we will continue to keep talking about it because it's really important. But as professionals, we know we have a job to do this week, and that when we start training, our full focus is preparing for that test match and making sure that by the start of the game, we are fully engaged in playing at the top of our individual games and collectively very much ready to take on New Zealand. And we certainly used the last 2 days to prepare ourselves as well as we could. And that will be exactly the same tomorrow. We'll turn up to the ground and make sure that we're absolutely ready to go. He is a big gun. Number one in the world. He's one of those players that you do spend a lot of time thinking about how you're going to try and keep him quiet and get rid of him early. And it'll be a huge loss for them, but we're also very respectful that New Zealand have got a good, strong squad of players, and they're involved in this Test Championship final because they've got strength in depth and a number of players to come in and fill different roles. So we have to be very much respectful of that, and we have to, as we saw last week, a debutant coming in and getting a double 100. We've got to make sure that we're clear on our plans and clued up on whoever it is that replaces him to that we can find ways of keeping him quiet and hopefully dismiss him early as well. I think he's clever. I think he's a smart bowler. I think he's got a number of different skills, and he's found ways of exploiting different conditions around the world. He's very experienced now, and he's got good experiences in the UK with a Duke ball as well. So of course his record speaks for itself, and we'll have to find ways of countering what he throws. He swings the new ball. He brings the stumps into play a lot. So we just have to make sure we're ready for all the challenges that he poses, and when we do get our opportunities to score, we're ready to take those chances. Yeah, I think he offered a great amount of control. He managed to keep the ball moving laterally throughout the whole innings, in both innings, which is a fine skill to be able to exploit that throughout an 80-over period, especially towards the back end with an older ball, and still control the rate was a brilliant achievement on debut. I thought his runs were very valuable as well. The position that we found ourselves in, they were very valuable runs, and it was a great partnership that him and Rory put together. I think it would be great, to have people enjoying the sport again, pretty much a full house. That atmosphere, we know Edgbaston in particular provides a wonderful atmosphere. At times you feel like you've got 12 players on the pitch, and you've got that extra man, which can be so vital. And the support that we get as a team, we're very aware how lucky we are, how well we're supported, and very much looking forward to it. It's something that we've missed as a side, something that we're really looking forward to, relishing, and can't wait to hopefully experience 5 good days of cricket along with everyone else in the ground.